peace out. See.
All right, we're live.
But that's what I kind of expected some of that too. You feel me? Like
yeah, because you know what people gonna be going in there trying to relive things.
And that's Lil Kim fan. That's Lil Kim fan. You feel me? I was kind of worried, like she can't perform the songs because she like Granny. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying. You feel me?
Did you tag me? Where I can show up on my Facebook page.
You just go to the Brunch Facebook page and share it.
Okay.
So we're gonna do an intro. We're gonna wait for Stacey.
It depends. I feel like maybe it's time to call this was Adam from the call is calling around 12:05. 12:10. Something.
Who is the caller?
His name's Danny Davis. Calling from Danny Davis.
You got the text code number? You know, we tell the audience to text in. Text iHeart.
One second. Hello. This is Inspiration 1390. Who am I speaking with? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Eric McKinney.
Eric McKinney.
I'm supposed to be on the call with Congressman Davis.
Okay, great. That's what we was expecting. That's what we was waiting for. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you on hold for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna probably bring you on air. But we're gonna have a little conversation before we go on air. But we're gonna put you on hold for about 5 minutes. All right? Can you just hold tight for me?
Sure thing.
All right. So we got the caller.
The scripts up there?
Yeah. Scripts is out.
Don't give me no homework assignment to read. Ah, shit. Don't go in.
Congressman Danny K. Davis and Eric McKinney. They're both on the line.
You said it's two people supposed to call?
Well, yeah, because he's talking with Congressman Danny Davis. I don't know.
You said he's talking or there's another caller?
I think they both are.
So is it gonna be? It's gonna be two callers.
Potentially, I don't know. Right. I don't know because I wasn't really giving up.
I'm ready for it. Okay.
Let me text Stacey.
Let's go.
Okay, so I guess I don't know if Stacey gonna come.
Yeah.
So we got about 3.5 minutes. We got to do an intro.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's your job.
I gotta do an intro.
Yeah. So I got a script for you, but you ain't got to read it word for word, just a book.
Yeah, it's simple. You just introduce yourself as Frank Kimbrough. You filling in for Marcel Jackson and Tamara Fair. We got a good show for you.
What flow do I pick my check up on?
I'll talk to Marcel about that one. So look, this is just something. This is kind of like a read through, and you do something along the lines of that. You can use that word for word. You can just fill in your name and fill in your Friday or whatever. But that's just something like that. And if you don't like that, we'll like to get you another.
No sexy. Nothing.
Okay. Marcel know that?
Sammy does.
What's up?
Yeah, you can practice too if you want to. Man. I don't want to
going on. No, we got it.
I need a scripts too.
All right. We're gonna worry about that in a second. Now, we do have somebody on the phone. Did he brief you about the phone call?
No.
Frank knows nothing, so I can let you know.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the intro. We're gonna do the commercials, and then we're gonna do the In the Raw story. You want
phone call?
I'm saying though, for the In the Raw segment, we're gonna do the phone call.
Yes.
All right. Cool. So look, we got about 2 minutes in the
intro.
Am I
doing anything on the phone call?
Yeah, you're gonna be talking to Congressman Danny Davis. So everything's laid out. All you gotta do is just read his little intro, and then
Let me see.
the interview questions are set up as well to let him talk about what he wants to talk about.
So I go this first.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, but we got a minute and 45 seconds to do that.
Okay. I'm this first, and then I'm introducing Danny Davis, and then Flanagan.
W last. That's the one script I need.
Okay, so I don't need this now. You'll hand this to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to make any alterations to that,
okay.
Or if you want to write anything down, we got about a minute and 20 seconds.
Yes, just check it.
What's going on, Chrissy? What's happening? Let's go. G-O-O-O-O-O.
So the countdown.
Hey, Shirley.
Whenever he counts you down, and he points at you, that's when you start talking.
Okay.
40 seconds. Hey, this is Inspiration 1390. Hey, I know this is Pastor Danny Davis. We about to go live on here in about 20 seconds, so I'm gonna just put you on hold, okay?
All right. Thank you.
So them two will be interviewing.
Right, you got 10 seconds, man. You ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, good afternoon, guys, and Rise and Shine Chicago. We are officially locked into the Brunch Bunch radio show, your weekly dose of faith, fellowship, and fantastic gospel music. Guys, I am filling in for Marcel Jackson as well as Tamara Fair. My name is Frank Kimbrough, the host of the best of the host of the most. And it is such a joy to contact with your amazing community as we do throughout the week, but definitely on this Friday. So guys, we have an amazing lined up for each and every last one of you all, and we are going to be, as always, the beacon of hope to share testimonies through songs and remind you are never alone. This is just in a radio show. It gathers the believers, spiritual families coming together to celebrate goodness, and let's make some joyful noise and get the brunch party started right now.
Fabulous. That was great. Energy was amazing. Introduce yourself, get everything. All right. So we got.
I'm hosting. I'm fully hosting.
So we got 2.5 minutes to the next segment. He gave you the story already. That's the story, Mr. Danny Davis. Okay.
He's next, right?
Yeah, he's on the lines too. I gotta talk to him. All right. Hello, Pastor. Can you talk to me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So we about 2 minutes from going live on air. Are you ready?
100%.
All right. So I got my host right here. He's gonna be interviewing you. It's not gonna be my voice. But we gonna introduce the segment. He's gonna introduce you, and then you gonna be live on air, man. Y'all gonna have a conversation, all right?
Great.
All right, all right. I'm gonna put you on hold just for another 30 seconds so I can talk to Pastor Davis right quick, all right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, all right. Mr. Danny Davis.
Yes, sir. Make a joyful noise in all ye the land.
All right, Pastor.
That means everywhere.
All right, Pastor. I appreciate that. We got about 60 seconds till we hit the air. About 60 seconds.
All
okay?
right.
All right. I got my personality with me, and I have somebody else. I have another guest on the line with you. All right.
All right.
We're gonna go through the intro of the segment. The personality is gonna introduce himself. He's gonna introduce you, and then y'all gonna go in the conversation from there. Okay.
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 All right. We got about 60 seconds. All right.
What's up? What's up?
How y'all doing today,
What's
man?
going on? What's
Good.
good? Is Marcel here?
He's not here.
He ain't here today?
He's not coming today.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we trying to make it happen, man.
Trying to make it happen.
Yeah. So we got about 35 seconds. You ready?
All right. Okay, it's not ready. Gotta get ready, right? Gotta get ready. Get ready.
Remember, I got them on the phone, so they can listen to you, they can hear you, introduce them, and then it's on from there.
Okay.
20 seconds.
Wrongful death and medical malpractice. Flanagan Injury Law Group. We are here to help. Our team is experienced and dedicated to giving you truth, service, and justice. Call us at 773-789-8LAW or contact us online at WindyCityInjury.com. Flanagan Injury Law Group. We work for you.
We're in the Raw with Tamara Fair on the Brunch Bunch.
Hey, we are now back, guys, and we are joined with an amazing guest, guys. Did I say amazing? Yes, amazing guest, and that to be Danny Davis. And we're joined now with Congressman Danny K. Davis and Eric McKinney's calling in to share some exciting news about this weekend, Block by Block, Fatherhood in the Neighborhood event. Happiness happening this Saturday. It's the 12th annual celebration focused on uplifting Black fathers, families, and communities across Chicago. Congressman, tell us more about what folks can expect and why this event matters the most.
Well, thank you so much. I've been listening to 1390 practically ever since I've been in Chicago. I got here when I was 19 years old, and I've been listening to 1390, and I ain't going to even tell you how old I am now. But I'm a big fan of gospel music. I'm a big fan of gospel everything. Whether it's music, Sunday school, whatever. It makes a lot of difference. But thank you very much, because we've got a great weekend planned. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning when we're going to get on a bus, on 2 buses, and take 2 busloads of children and their mothers or grandmothers or whoever might be with them to visit with their fathers who are incarcerated. We're going to the penitentiary, to Sheridan, and we've been doing it for about 12, 13 years, and we've even generated a bill and in Congress so that other people who want to do this kind of work all over the United States of America can do it, because they can write proposals and get funded, and we call that keeping families connected. Then we're going to come right on back out front, and we're going to have several hundred men outside talking with each other about fatherhood, what it means to be a man. You know, the blues singers say that you've been running around talking about you as a man, act like a woman don't want nothing but a man. But what they really want is somebody to love them, and love them with joy. They don't want no man acting like a mannish boy. So we're going to be talking manhood all day long on tomorrow at 20 go ahead. What is New Beginning all alike, and what's New Beginning doing? Okay, so a New Beginning starts now as a non-for-profit, and we deal with non-bullying, conflict resolution, STEM projects, and we teach life skills. But let me just go back to the portion about conflict resolution. And that's very important to me because our young people, you know, they're not giving each other any mercy. Actually, I'm at a conference as we speak right now, and that's exactly what we're talking about over here. You know, it's conflict resolution. So I was on the radio with the congressman the other day, and I got disconnected. But before I do, I just want to tell you all one of the methods that I do with these young people. This is in Maywood, on the corner of Lake Street and First Avenue. A lot of people are unaware that there's a stop on the Underground Railroad right there. I take young people there, and I let them know that this is holy ground. This is when black people, that's all they had was each other. Then they ran from the slave catchers, and when they got there to this location, that's the spot of one of the 10-mile houses. But it was a secret where, you know, you had white people running the trading posts, but they had underground cabins under the floorboards and hollow walls where the slaves would go inside of there. It's just something to see. And once I take the young people there, it's almost like just a surreal feeling because they can see the Underground Railroad there. There's an auction block with steel chains, and there's a large stone right there with a description from Harriet Tubman. And it reads partially, it says, if you're hungry, keep it going. If you're tired, keep it going. If you want to be free, keep it going. It's right there, right off of the west side of Chicago and Maywood. And I want to take as many, and I encourage other organizations to take as many young children there so that they can see it right on the side of the Plains River. And just like the congressman said how he feels about gospel, well, listen to this. The gospel, wade in the water. Well, that's the river right there that black slaves walked in because it also said God is going to trouble the water. Listen, just being a country boy, you know, and a hunter, I know dogs cannot smell in the water, but I just want to just put that out there because we really need to get our young black kids to this location. And, you know, just like the Muslims, they go to Mecca and they travel around the Black Rock. This right here should be our form of the Black Rock because it's right and walking distance from the congressman's office on a good day. And I encourage everybody to take young people there and let's really, you know, blow this spot up.
Now, let me ask you a question, guys. This is sound like this. It sounds like this is going to be something just is absolutely amazing. Can you tell us about some of the key resources and service attendees can expect on Saturday? Let's get so our listeners can know just how powerful what you guys have done, and you guys are doing a tremendous amount of work.
People can get their driver's license, get their real ID.
Wow.
Their state will be there. They can get direction for jobs. There will be there who have jobs to offer. They can get social service help if they need to get on Social Security, if they need to find out information about where to go to get health care. All of this information is free, and they can get it just by coming and just by being there. Plus, we got enough stuff to raffle off and give out all kind of prizes.
So they
Football.
So they shouldn't just be there; they should beat you there. Am I correct? This is amazing. Real ID, guys. You know the line I heard that it was wrapped around the block with that. Now, one more question for those who want support or attend. What is the best way to get involved or to show up on Saturday?
All they gotta do is show up. They don't have to do anything else. They don't have to pre-register. They don't have to say they're coming. All they gotta do is show up, and there will be something going on. I guarantee you that will interest them, and then they can keep doing it after tomorrow. Tomorrow is just kind of a highlight. It's an exhibition, but we do this all year. The biggest problems that people talk about in this country are problems that relate to African American males, especially young men. And I always observe when I go to nursing homes, if there are 100 people there, 90 of them are women, and only 10 are men, because the men have already died.
Right.
They didn't take care of themselves.
Yeah, so
They're no longer around.
yes.
They didn't get the health care that they needed. They drink too much whiskey. They smoke too many cigarettes. They gave up early on life. They're
Right.
really gone.
Right.
So it's really fascinating. So we just look forward to a wonderful day.
Well, look, Danny Day, we appreciate you. We appreciate Eric McKenzie. Can you one more time just tell them where to be at on Saturday so they can have clear direction? Give them that, because this is phenomenal, guys. Get there. You get all the resources that you need, the structure, in order to help to build the building blocks for your life and your community. So if you could just repeat that address, and we appreciate you guys definitely coming on the air today.
It's at 2815 West Fifth Avenue, which is actually right at California and Madison Street. There's a cul-de-sac there, so that's why Fifth Avenue runs out. But it's Madison and California. You couldn't miss it if you had a mister.
There it is, guys. Madison and California. We all know where that is. Madison and California. Don't just be there. Beat us there. Beat him there, guys. Thank you, guys, for again coming on.
Can I say this one last thing?
Yes, go ahead.
So just think about, all the things that goes on, crime and violence and stuff, in the black community. This location on tomorrow will be the safest place anybody could be. You're talking about 500 black men strong. All right. Thanks to Tamara Fair and Action Jackson. Thanks to the whole outfit. Everybody engaged. I just love 1390.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate you guys, and Jesus will be there as well. So we thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Congressman. You have been an access and a builder for our community, and we truly appreciate you, as well as you, Mr. McKenzie. All right. What's up? Hey, what's up, Toy? What's going on, sis? What's up, Lamont? What's going on, Lamont?
All right, get them ready for the next one.
Yep, I need pictures.
Hey, Shalon. What's going on, Shalon? What we got going? All right, so we done with this. Huh? Okay.
I need
And some information on that.
12:30 if we right.
Okay. How you doing, Frank, man?
Ladarius.
All right, that's what's up. What's going on, brother? Tell me about you guys. What you got going on?
We here, Group Home Mastermind. So we located out in Cincinnati, Ohio. We help individuals open and operate young children group homes. We out trying to advocate for the disparity that we see due to abandonment issues, drugs, violence, all types of things.
Okay.
So that's what we doing right now.
So y'all look for property?
Yeah, we help individuals learn how to open up a group home, home, utilizing residential housing, whatnot in the community and whatnot. So yeah, we're into the real estate portion as well.
Yeah. So it's government funding.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a 45 unit development, and I guess it's 3 different separate buildings. One of them is 13 units. I just finished 13 units. Those are rented out, but I got another one's going to be totally vacant, but it's finished out. It will be 13 units, 6 3-bedrooms, 6 2-bedrooms, 7 3-bedrooms, 7 3-bedrooms, 1,500 square feet each unit. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Man, that's perfect.
We done for call-ins, right? So I can be online. What's going on? What's going on, Jamal? So what's the name of your company?
Group home mastermind.
Okay. Y'all got a sheet on here?
To our live stream.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got about 2 minutes worth of commercials. You about 2 minutes away. Y'all good?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
It's good right here, Eli.
Yep, I got you.
Be social.
So just like the in the raw, the intro to the segment gonna play. I'm point to you, and then you're gonna be in. Introduce them, and y'all can get your conversation.
All right.
You got your paperwork, fam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
What the paperwork is?
Squeeze comes in 2 distinct fragrances.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Let's see. Is your names on the paperwork? Let me see.
Bequeath.com.
Hey, it's your main man, Action Jackson, and let me put you on the way I get my style right. GQ Gentleman.
What's your name?
At 7149
Ladarius.
State Street, right here
How you
in
spell it?
Chicago.
LID
Whether it's for church,
AIR
prom, weddings, or
IOUS.
GQ Gentleman has the suits that keep
LALID.
you looking sharp and confident.
AIR
Need that
Uh-huh.
perfect fit?
IOUS.
Call him at 773-966-4383.
And what's your name?
Jamal. 966-4383. And tell him Action Jackson sent you.
JEMO.
Is we close to the hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Elijah.
Someone's at your door. Would you rather be caught off guard?
Ladarius, Jamon, and Elijah.
No, you can't. I'm saying if you got something to say.
No.
What's going on? Wayne Katabi, what's going on? What's going on?
Secure Home and
I'm hosting the whole show. What can I say?
60
Fish
seconds.
need a radio.
Don't wait until it's too late. Call 866-447-3344.
That's right. Call Secure Home and Automation today at 866-447-3344 and take control of your safety. That's 866.
But this I got in there. I got it in order.
We're going about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go into the song.
In a crash and need some cash? Don't start panicking.
Whenever
Just call Flanagan
the
Injury
segment
Law
ends, you
Group,
transition,
773-789-8 or visit our website.
Whenever the segment ends, right in the interview, just say keep it locked. Inspiration
For
1390.
car crashes, trunk cases, slip and falls,
All right.
medical
Got 30
malpractice,
seconds, y'all.
police misconduct, and more. No one wants to be injured, but if you are, make the best of it. Call Chicago's #1 accident attorney, concentrating in serious injuries, wrongful death, and medical malpractice. Flanagan Injury Law Group. We are here to help. Our team is experienced and dedicated to giving you truth, service, and justice. Call us at 773-789-8LAW or contact us online at WindyCityInjury.com. Flanagan Injury Law Group. We work for you.
Where's the action, Jackson?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Hey, how you doing, guys? We are back, and we are here with another amazing guest, guys. We are excited to welcome back where we have Jamon as well as Ladarius Hartford and the Group Home Masterminds, a powerful initiative tackling the urgent shortage of group home for children in foster care. With nearly 20,000 children in the Illinois foster system and just 86 group homes, it is a need and it is critical. So we're here to talk about solution, guys, including their upcoming June 28th webinar that walks you through how you can open a children's residential home right here in Chicago. And guys, we welcome back to the Brunch Bus. So how you guys doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing good.
Awesome. Look at y'all coming out in uniform.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Wear my shirt. I feel out of order. You know what I'm saying? They like cleaner than a boy to hell, guys. But look, you guys, I'll just talk with you guys before we got started. And you guys are really doing some powerful things, right? I got a good friend that has a program. It's called GAP. And I remember seeing kids that he was feeding in the afternoon and finding out these kids are, and I couldn't believe young kids that are living in abandoned buildings. So can you break down the current state of the foster care system, right, in Illinois, and why group home GAPs is alarming right now?
Absolutely. So, no, we're actually based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. But this, what we see is like a national issue. So, I know you read off some numbers, how it's about 20,000 kids. And we got this from the DCFS. I want to say it's called, and here, it's a different acronym for every city. Right. But those stats came off the website from early of 2025. 20,000 kids with 86 group homes. Now I'll put that in perspective. We're in Ohio, right? We have about 17,000 kids in the foster care system, and we have 220 group homes in the state of Ohio. We still have kids sleeping in the job and family service buildings because it's just not enough homes. So with this being a much bigger market here than what we live, where we live at, with that amount of group homes, it's a huge shortage, and we try to put a dent in that, big, huge disparity by empowering others to open group homes.
Yeah, because when I hear you, I keep hearing the word kids, and you just to kind of fathom that, just think about that we have homeless kids. You know what I mean? Right. This is it's like third world country. Absolutely. This is happening right here in the greatest country, in the most wealthiest country in the world. So what are some of the biggest misconceptions people have about the children residential group homes?
The struggle with opening it, a lot of individuals that we talk to say they're dealing with a lot of gatekeepers that don't want to share the information. And then we have issues where the discussion is mainly about the adults. We dealing with their addictions, their abuse, their mental health, whatnot. And we seeing these things online on a daily basis. However, we're ignoring the fact that in a family atmosphere, this trickles down. So when those families lose children and they get displaced, where are they going? Are they ending up in our system, locked up somewhere in a hospital, in a mental facility? Are they ending up with another family member? Chances are 70% of the time they're ending up out here on these streets. So that's why we're here to advocate for more. Like he said, with there only being around 80 properties here in the city of Chicago that have the opportunity to house children that are displaced, like where are the rest? And where they going to school, where they getting their education. You're worried about them being out on the block or doing this type of violent crime or that or the other. But how are we doing something to change and impact that?
Yeah, and it seems like just providing the housing is just the first step. When they get there, they still have the other issues that they have to deal with the kids they have to deal with that do have housing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's just a compound effect of an issue, and you guys are doing some amazing progress in making that happen. So one of the things, so how do a person, how do they get started? How do they participate with what it is you guys are doing? How can they be a part of the group home mastermind?
Absolutely. I know you mentioned it at the start, on Saturday, June 28th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be having a 3-hour workshop. It's a 3-hour workshop. They can sign up for this workshop at www.ghmm1.com. That's ghmm1.com. You go on there, you can reserve a seat. It's a virtual workshop, so it's held via Zoom, recorded. If you have to get off early or log in late, you'll get a playback copy of it. But on there, we just teach them. We basically came up with a 3-step formula on how to start a group home, because, like you said, there is no real blueprint, not for children. Adults, veterans, sober living, there's a lot of stuff out there.
Halfway houses.
You can open them with your eye, but when it comes to the kids, it's like a big mystery. How do you do it? And that's what we're here to do. to teach people a little bit about ourselves. Let me jump into this real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
So me and my family, we opened our first group home back in 2018.
Okay.
So we've been doing it for 7, going on 8 years now. And now we up to three group homes in a men's home. And then Ladarius, I'll let him tell you about yourself.
Yeah, we currently have 2 group homes in Cincinnati area, as well as a developmental disability home.
Nice.
So those niches are what we like to operate in. We like working with the mental health. So
yes, it's a big crisis.
It is.
It's a big crisis, and it's our kids. Our kids are suffering from it. You know.
Sure.
Yes, absolutely. So just tell me, how does the program equip new owners to provide them not just housing but real care and structure for the children?
Well, we're going to teach you every single step.
On the webinar.
So one of the things that we have been noticing just by talking to individuals is that they feel like there's a lot of gatekeeping going on with these opportunities. Like, you don't know how to go to the state or federal government and open up one of these properties and receive payment to do so because there's no structure placed online. In order to have one, you have to know somebody that has one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so with that being said, we took it upon ourselves to step out and teach step by step. So we helping you with your policies and your procedures. We helping you go through both state and national accreditation. We working with you each step of the way until you receive that license from your local state government saying that you're open and you're ready to operate.
Man, that is amazing. So let's say a person that can't really open one up themselves, but they see your cause, they see your purpose, and they wanted this to help out. What can they do? What can the viewers out there help out and do? Just say, you know what, I want to help to get kids out of home. Maybe I don't have a home. Maybe I don't have the funding to get it going, but how can I participate so that you guys can be successful in the big and I'm not just saying this, a well-called mission, that you guys are out here trying to going to accomplish.
Yeah, I mean, it's many different ways. One of the most important ways I say is spread the word about what we do. I say that's one of the biggest ways. We also have a nonprofit organization where we help these children that are in the foster care system, whether it be, what happens is a lot of times, these group home owners, they're forced to cover so much of that expense out of their own pockets that, they sometimes need subsidy help. So donations, we definitely on our website, we have an option where you can donate to that, where we give back.
And what's that website again for the viewers out there?
Well, that one is called groupHomeMasterminds.com. That's like our official website. But the one to sign up for this webinar is GHMM1.com. So GHMM1.com. You can go on there. And like I said, the number one thing you can do is really spread the word. Spread the word. Let people know, because I'm pretty sure everybody probably knows somebody who's operating in this field right now, but just by out the grace of their heart, out of the goodness of their heart, kindness of their heart, where actually they can, have a bigger impact on the community as well as earning income from doing what they're already doing.
Yeah. So if you're a silent donor out there and perhaps you don't have the time, but you have the resources, or maybe you don't have the resources and you have the time. These are all the access that the group home mastermind need to get, guys. And again, we want to give them the website and the webinar because this is important. You want to get on this webinar. You definitely want to participate in this because these are our kids. Absolutely. These are our kids. They're going to grow up. They're going to grow up fast. Absolutely. My kids, I look at, I got 6 kids. My last one is about to be 18 in less than a month, right? He's about to be up out the house, and I got grandbabies now. I got 3 grandbabies. They grow up real fast. I'm doing good.
Ain't no slowing it down. Sure. Yeah, so y'all want to definitely check it out. It's www.ghmm1.com. That's GHMM1.com. And y'all can check that out. Like I said, June 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be having that webinar, 3-hour webinar.
Awesome. Anything else you guys want to add to give our viewers any other instructions? I was just talking to you before the air. We're doing a big development over east where we have 3 buildings that's 13 units each, and I'm just like, wow, I would love to be helping. 3 bedrooms. That sounds like almost like 50 beds or almost for kids. You know, so if you got properties out there and you want to help kids, you know, and you got to get on this webinar.
Absolutely.
We got to get on this webinar.
That's one of the main reasons like we came to Chicago, because we know that with those numbers being the way they are, 20,000 versus 80 properties, there's a lot more homes that are needed. I mean, there's a lot more help that we can provide and that you guys can do here. I mean, so then take that and go to the next state or city and teach those individuals. Let's start by helping these children get
each
off
one
these
teach
streets.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah, each one teach one. That's how we go.
And I was gonna say this too. The viewers can definitely also check us out on Instagram if y'all want to just keep up with what we have going on and things that's happening. That's Instagram. Our handle is at GH Masterminds. That's an S at the end. So GH Masterminds. On Instagram. So.
Awesome. Well, Jamon, Ladarius, we want to thank you guys for coming back to the Brunch as always. We've had you guys before. You guys are great guests. And want to follow them on social media. That is GH Masterminds on Instagram.
That's it.
Website is GHMM1.com.
Yes,
if you want to find anything about the webinar that's coming up. In the meantime, in between time, we have more show to go on. So keep it locked. It's Inspiration 1390.
Oh boy, perfect. Came through like Halliburton clutch, my boy.
You took us out. Take us a break, man.
Plan to get outside. He by himself, or you guys like nah? You need more shit.
All right, so, man, it's good to meet. Let me get your card, man.
I don't even know my product card.
Here.
We gotta write down the handle.
You just text me.
info.
You can just text me.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got my phone right here.
I'm gonna put my phone on the tripod. Give me your number,
312-320-2100. I wanna hook you up, Frank Kimbrough, KIMBROUGH. Got a good friend. Her name is Marsha. She has a 501c program. It's called Impact. She been doing a lot of work with children in the community. I got another good friend of mine. His name is Marco and Anita. They got a program called GAP. You know, so I'm gonna just pass on their information because you guys are kind of working in the same thing. I'll help you out. Yeah. It's me. I lost weight.
How you lost? Are we already here? Am I sitting? Okay. Really? He called my house and talking about, y'all get here at 12. I'm like, it's 11:30. He called me at 11:30.
And that's what he
They
do.
threw me in the lion's den.
I'm
I
like,
got thrown in the lion's den. Threw me in the lion's den.
You gonna take pictures of them?
Frank,
Yeah. Yep. We're right back, guys.
We got 13.
What's that thing?
You can say what you want to say. I ain't know what they were saying.
Oh, okay. No. Is there another stand?
Phone
stand here. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh. What do I supposed to do? Volume down? Like that. Right.
Social media.
Oh, he's a damn thing again. Okay.
I'm back.
So we got about 2 minutes. We just gonna come straight off the song. So.
Okay. So I guess where's my husband? Okay, I'm gonna talk about real estate.
Okay. That's an easy topic for me.
Right.
I do real estate. What aspect of real estate do you do?
Residential.
Realtor.
Yeah.
Okay.
An investor.
Mm-hmm.
Is he on his way?
I don't know. We could just jump in.
Yeah. So we just flew off the cuff. I do real estate, commercial, residential,
Okay.
constructor, investor.
Oh,
I'm doing
yeah,
a 45-year
know.
project right now.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I work with Fifth Third.
Fifth Third.
30 seconds. Say whatever you
So
like.
I'm gonna talk about grants and stuff like that.
Yeah. Grab one of them grants.
Well, for first time home buyers, if you got property,
20 seconds, y'all. 20 seconds.
you might not. I know people like, I have a house. I'm like, oh no.
30 minutes. 10 seconds.
Yep. Where's her stuff? 5, 4, 3, 2. Go. Hey! We are here with the Fannigans, and we are happy to welcome back two of our favorite guests. I mean, we always come up here. We always bumping in Shauna and her amazing husband Michael as well. And Shana's a trusted realtor helping families build generational wealth through real estate. And that is, for me, the best and easiest and fastest way to build it. And today she's sharing some insight on current markets, grant opportunities for new buyers. And Michael is a seasonal personal injury lawyer, attorney as well. Okay, I got to keep your card all the time, right? I might fall on the way up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Or fall in here where we can give me a jacket. Things happen, and sometimes we can predict them, right? And so, guys, no, we're excited, guys. Yeah, this is amazing for you guys to be up on the show. So, so tell me what's going on. Let's talk about it. Real estate.
I'll go first. Right now, we have 2 properties that are under contract.
Nice.
2 of them are first-time home buyers. Nice. So buyers are out here taking advantage of these grant programs that we're offering to first-time home buyers. Your purchase can be a multi-unit or a single-family home. We are offering this grant to first-time home buyers that have credit scores starting at 620 and up.
Oh, wow.
So if you meet those little requirements, definitely call us 773-441-5474, 773-441-5474, and text me Grant so we can get some more information out for you guys.
You know, that's and that is really important because I do real estate as well. And sometimes people think they have to have an 850 score or they got to be 700 score in order to get in the home. Guys, she just said 620. You might even have that right now. You need to be calling and getting in contact with Ms. Fannigans because you could be a homeowner, guys. And I will tell you right now, it is the greatest access, the fastest way to build wealth. It's through a home.
And think about the numbers too. So it's like the average cost for a single family home, let's just say it's $225, right? And if you do $225 and you do an FHA loan with 3% down, right? And then you get one of these grants that's $6,000, you can have almost $9,000 to $10,000 to help with your closing costs, credit, and all your things that you have to have. Just qualifying for that. That's not even touching your money.
Right.
So I think the perception
that sounds like 100% free 99.
Okay, I mentioned last week I had someone that came to closing with $400 purchasing a home, right?
Wow.
And the mortgage is $1,400.
Come on now.
There's renters.
You can't get it.
No, there's renters right now that are paying $2,000 a month for a place they don't even own. Like they're gonna probably move out in the next 12 months. So
I'm charging 16. And I got a 45-unit building. We're charging 16 for a 3-bedroom.
For rent, right?
Yes, for rent.
And not to knock you off, because you're great. You're a landlord. You're renting. You're renting these units out to renters. But listeners, believers, understand this is something that you need to take advantage of. Getting these grants is so important with this economy. This stuff is not going to be available. What he's doing with affordable housing, buying a house is not going to be affordable for so long.
Yeah, because it's constantly rising, and we know. I just saw the rate is about to drop. They're predicting 2 rate drops. When the rate drops happen, the price of the home goes up. So you got to get in now. Don't wait for your rate drop, because when that rate drop, the housing is going to go up. So definitely,
and more competition.
Yes,
so they're going to have multiple offers.
Overbid, and it's going to start the whole, go down that spiral. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it.
I'm excited because to help some people, like I said, we have a couple of believers right now from 1390 that we are getting them pre-approved. One is closing next week, which we're so excited
Congratulations.
about. Yes.
Well, say whoever that is. Let's give them a round of applause.
Mr. Orlando George.
All right, congratulations.
Yes.
All right.
So
Welcome to wealth. Welcome to wealth. Welcome to wealth. Absolutely.
Yes. But he wants to continue to keep it going. So, building that generational wealth.
It's funny because I was talking with my partner, and what we was discussing is putting together a program for the renters, because our desire for our community is not to build a community of renters, or build a community of home owners.
Right.
And that is one of our passions. And we said we want to just start just, putting them in the right place. So now I'm even going to ask, because we got the billing set up or whatever. We're going to start sending out emails to the tenants to build up and get them qualified. But 6, guys, you hear this? 6 less than 630 credit score, you could be a homeowner, and you can literally be coming to the table with no money out of pocket. Why aren't you blowing this young lady lines up?
Text me now, 773-441-5474, 773-441-5474.
Awesome.
And Attorney Flanagan over here, I tell him, your clients, when they get that settlement money, they need to come over to the Flanagan group so we can help them out and purchase them a home. Is that correct?
That's correct. Been working on a lot of settlements lately. Flanagan Injury Law Group, www.windycityinjury.com. Don't start panicking, just call Flanagan. We live in a big city. And by the way, happy Juneteenth again. Juneteenth all month.
Yes.
We're blessed to all be here as African Americans. We didn't have these opportunities, 40, 50, 60 years ago to be buying homes and things. And even, just as far as being professionals such as myself, we definitely want to keep that business in the Black community. So you can find me online, windycityinjury.com. I'm around town. My office is in Hyde Park. Also have a downtown office. God forbid, if you're in a wreck and need a check, you can call 773-789-8529. That's 773-789-8LAW. Don't start panicking. Just call Flanagan. Amen.
Awesome. So there it is, guys. If you get hurt, okay, you need, or, whatever. Sometimes there's doctors. I mean, we send a lot of malpractice. Doctors are doing different things. That's the person you want to reach. You got questions, give them a call so you can find out, what is your situation is. It may be for you. Sometimes we have to advocate for our loved ones.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that's a big thing, because I personally have been through that experience with my mom where we have to advocate. And sometimes that legal, you got legal behind you, they just treat you a little different. It's like going to court without a lawyer. If you go to court with a court-appointed lawyer, it's a good chance that it's not going to turn out right. But when you go with somebody that is confident and somebody that's really is trying to help the community, then he'll do great things. So we definitely appreciate what you are doing for the community as well. And guys, I tell you, I was sitting down with a billionaire about 5 years ago, and he told me one thing, and I'll never forget. He said, buy land. And I asked him why. He said, because God don't make no more. You know what I'm saying? So you have to invest. It's the greatest. If you look at anybody that's wealthy, they own land. McDonald's did not get rich off burgers. You know what I'm saying? They got rich off the land.
And that's true. Yeah, just to piggyback on that. I'm not a real estate guru like my wife, Shana Flanagan.
But you own real estate.
But I do own some real estate.
Yeah.
And, even if you're not, in the mind state of buying a single family house, start with an investment property. Start with a 2-flat or a 3-flat, right? So you can get some income producing property and possibly even live in the basement or rent the basement out to a family member. But certainly, not everybody needs a single family home. Some people want to be landlords and want to make some money. So that's just, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. And yes, to my clients, yes, please take your settlement money, because we know folks got to pay bills and we like to take vacations, but take some of your settlement money and invest it, right? I mean,
and there's some tax advantages to that.
Exactly.
Big tax advantage, man. No capital gain on that. That is all your money when it is personal money. Am I correct?
Yes.
When you get settlement money?
There's no income tax paid on personal injury settlement. So And again, the Flanagan Injury Law Group, we provide free consultations. So if you have questions, there's no question that we, can't answer. We can't help everybody, but we do provide free consultations, so it doesn't cost you anything to contact us. WindyCityInjury.com, 773-789-8529. Flanagan Injury Law Group. Don't start panicking. Just call.
And one last thing, come see me tomorrow from 12 to 2 at my open house. Text me 773-441-5474. We are going to literally hand out grants to you tomorrow from
Where's
12
the open
to
house
2.
at? Give us some
1005 South Calhoun. Like I said, you can text and find out more information. Just text us 773-441-5474.
And on that note, this has been a fantastic Faith-Filled Friday. Shayna, Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Frank Kimbrough, thank you so much for holding down the fort instead of Marcel Jackson and Tamara Fair.
Jackson, you're fired.
We want to encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know, a perfect stranger, that you love them. Tell someone that you do know that you love them. Leave a love and on love. Marcel and Tamara, we love you. Believers, we love you.
Love you.
Baby Eminem, we love you too. Up next, it's the weekend.
Peace.
Woo, that was great, guys.
Yeah, we rocked.
Expressed in the preceding program do not reflect the staff or management of Inspiration 1390 or
You did a great job today, man.
Well, I do public speaking. Oh, I know. That's why Tamara said, "Oh,